Mrs. Davis, you have a daughter
Yes.
who has a boyfriend.
Yes.
Where's your daughter?
Right here.
Your name?
Alyssa?
Where's the boyfriend?
Steve.
You say that this young lady, who is the ex-girlfriend of Steve,
Yes.
keyed your car.
It's
Tell me-
registered in my name. It's her car. It's her car, but it's registered in my name.
Well, it's your,
Yeah.
then you're the owner of the car, and you want her to pay for the damage
Yes.
for keying the car. Well, did you see her key the car?
No. She was seen.
Who did?
No one saw her do it.
That's a problem.
Right. They saw her go.
Well, don't tell me what somebody
Oh.
else saw. You have witnesses that
Yes.
saw her? I'd like to hear the witnesses. First, tell me who you are.
Oh, my name's Crystal.
Crystal what?
Crystal Gibbons.
All right, Miss Gibbons. What did you see and when?
It was March. It was late March, and we were at our friend Devin's house. And there's several of us over there, and I was standing near the balcony, but like right in front of the door, not on the balcony, but right outside of it. And I looked down, like outside, and I saw her out there. And then she like stood there, like looking in. It looked like seeing who was in there and stuff. And then she turned like and started walking this way to the right. And then like I was watching her walk, and I could see her turn this way, like Alyssa's car, or her car, was parked in the visitor's parking lot, which was in the direction where she was going, like right behind the apartment, which is, it looked like is where she was going.
Does Miss McDowell live in that apartment complex?
I'm pretty sure, yeah. I don't know.
Do you?
Yes,
for sure,
I do.
but-
And I could tell you where I was going after I left there.
Where we
Okay,
going?
after I came from my apartment, I went to the dumpster to take some trash out, and I heard people talking and laughing. It sounded like they were arguing, but like having like a discussion, like I don't know what they were talking about. And I was like, who's up there? So I went and I looked, and I saw that they had saw me, so I went back to my apartment. I was getting my stuff to go to my boyfriend's house. The second time that I had went over there, I went to, I don't know, I don't remember even if I went back over to buy my car. I didn't go anywhere behind her car was probably behind my
This
building.
is getting much too complicated. You
But
didn't
I
see
did
her.
not go behind the building. I went
You
back to my
didn't see
apartment.
her key the car.
No, but I started going to the direction of the car right
But there
before we
were
saw it.
there are other things in that direction.
Yeah, there are, I'm sure, but
And she lives in that
my
development.
house.
Is that right? Mm-hmm. You have any other witnesses, Miss Davis?
Yes. Me.
My name is Corinne Herrera, and about a week after Alyssa and Steve got involved,
Alyssa and Steve.
yes, these two, Maria called me on the phone and
Who
was
called you?
Maria,
That's you.
Yeah.
and was asking questions. And one of the questions she asked me was what type of car Alyssa drove, and I told her I couldn't tell her that because that's my friend.
I wanted to know what type of car, so because I seen cars parked in front of her house or his house, and I want to know if it was hers, because to see if she was there, because he was still, you know, kind of involved with me. That is why.
How long were you dating him?
3 years.
Sit down. You want to say something?
Please. My name is Steve Gonzalez. We had already been separated for about 3 months prior before I met her, and like, so I don't understand what she's saying. We were still involved. We weren't still
I had
involved.
broke up with him right before Christmas time, and he had been trying to get back. He kept, you know, bugging me to get
At
back
first,
together.
yes, and then she.
And then finally, like I was like, okay, you know, I want to, you know, we'll work it out. And he was like, okay. I said, well, you know, I don't want you getting girls' phone numbers, and I won't. And then, you know, at that time, he had already gotten her phone number, and I found his or her number on his pager, and I called it. That's how I found out, you know. And then I was talking to her. We were friendly at first until one day I went to his house for him to see the baby, and I didn't want.
What baby?
My baby, our baby. I wanted her to.
You have a baby with him?
Yeah.